Good writers go back over their work and try to make it better. Today we're going to talk about descriptive words and how you can use them to make your writing sound better. You guys remember when we wrote about spring break a couple days ago?
Oh, yeah.
You remember, Elliot? Okay. Today we're going to go back to that work and try to add some descriptive words to make it sound a little bit more interesting for your audience. Descriptive words are words that you can add to the sentence to make it better, to make it easier to understand for your readers. I'm going to read the first couple pages of Amos and Boris, and we're going to look for some examples of how the author uses descriptive words. When you think you hear an example, I want you to raise your hand, and we'll keep it in mind and talk about it here in a minute. Okay. Amos and Boris. Amos, a mouse, lived by the ocean. He loved the ocean. He loved the smell of sea air. He loved to hear the surf sounds, the bursting breakers, the backwashes with rolling pebbles. You heard one, Mitch? What'd you hear?
Bursting breakers.
Bursting breakers? What'd you hear, Kaylani?
Rolling pebbles.
Rolling pebbles? Okay. He thought a lot about the ocean, and he wondered about the faraway places on the other side of the water. One day he started building a boat on the beach. He worked on it in the daytime, while at night he studied navigation. You want Elliot? Which one?
Worked.
Worked? Okay, we'll talk about that here in a minute.
Okay.
When the boat was finished, he loaded it with cheese, biscuits, acorn, honey, wheat germ, 2 barrels of fresh water, a compass, a telescope, a saw, a hammer and nails, and some wood in case repairs should be necessary. A needle and a thread for the mending of torn sails, and various other necessities such as bandages, iodine, and yo-yo playing cards. What did you hear, Elliot?
Torn sails.
Torn sails, good. On the 6th of September, with a very calm sea, he waited till the high tide had almost reached its boat, and then, using his most savage strength, he managed to push the boat into the water, climb on board, and set sail. Okay, let's talk about some of the descriptive words you guys talked about.
Okay.
Now, I heard Kaylani say rolling pebbles, right? So, if the author would have just said pebbles, that makes sense, right? That would make sense.
Yeah.
But by adding rolling, it sounds a little bit more descriptive and it makes more sense. So you guys understand where where that could sound a little bit better? Also, Mitch said, did you say bursting breakers?
Mm-hmm.
You like how that sounds a little bit better than just saying breakers?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
What does bursting mean?
Bursting means it's like they're not just hitting it; it's actually like slamming into it like really hard.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Elliot said he worked, and while that might make sense, that's actually a verb in the sentence, and it's not actually describing something. It's just telling the action that he did. So that actually wouldn't be a descriptive word, but I like that you were able to, raise your hand and you want to, keep volunteering in the future.
Okay.
Okay. So today we talked about how we can add descriptive words to our writing and how William Steig did it here in Amos and Boris. Now, in a minute, I'm going to give you guys back your writings from spring break, and you're going to go back over and you're going to do a technique we call revising. And revising is making the work better that you've already written. So you're going to go back over it, and I want you to circle a couple places that you think could be used, some more descriptive words could be used to better explain it. So I'm going to give you your paper back, and you're going to go back to you're going to come up to me, I'm going to give you your paper back, and then you're going to go back to your seat and circle places that you can add descriptive words, and then I'm going to come around and make sure everybody's getting the hang of it. And hopefully, when you get done, you're going to be able to reread this, and you're going to look over it and realize that it does sound a lot more descriptive, and it's going to sound better to read to your audience, like your parents or something like that. So, you're dismissed to go back to your seat, and I'll bring your paper. Thanks.
Okay.